So let's start on our balls. So just find your middle spot to start with. So bounce yourself up and down a little bit. Find that middle center spot where the middle of your pelvis is pointing straight down to the floor. We should be getting easier and easier at locating this point. And then rolling the shoulders back, lifting that head straight up to the ceiling and feeling that neutral spine. So feeling those core muscles engaging down the bottom here in your lower abdominal area. Okay, pop your hands on your hips and let's just roll the ball forwards and roll the ball back, really keeping that waist to the top of your head still. Rolling forwards and back, forwards and back, forwards and back. And then come to the middle position and go sideways to the left, pushing the left side down, right side goes out, right side down, left side goes out. So really pushing into that hip joint, pushing that ball across, and across, and across, and across, and then make that movement smaller and smaller, and then we'll do circles. So all the way out to the, I'm going around, left, forward, right, forward, left, back, so anti-clockwise. So keep it from that waist upwards still, doesn't really matter which way you go, go the other way in a second, and then go the other way. So really moving that waist. So getting blood flow down into the lower back through the abdominals, in the waist, the supporting muscles. Okay, find that, come to a standstill with that. Just bounce again a little bit just to find your balance point. And then we can really check our balance point by sitting up tall, lifting those heels off the floor. So we've got my big toe only is touching the ground. And I can lift my left foot up, put that down, staying nice and tall, lift my right foot up. Be careful not to lean backwards. Take your head straight up to the ceiling so you're tall. Lift that left foot up, pop it down, and try to keep that pelvis at 90 degrees to the legs. So we're not twisting as we lift up. We're keeping absolutely level, parallel. Lift that right foot up and down, left foot up. So this is good practice for walking, for running, for cycling, riding horses. Right foot up, sailing, well, not so much sailing, and down, and left foot. And then just get your balance point and try to lift both feet. So I'm going to put both heels against the ball and balance and find that middle point. So just tap the toes on the floor just to get yourself centered. Okay, pop your feet on the floor. Roll those shoulders back. Rolling those shoulders back. Let the arms go with the shoulders. Big circles with those arms all the way up to the sky. All the way up, all the way around, all the way back. And then all the way up. Hold them at the top above your head, palms together. And push those palms all the way up to the ceiling. Push, push, push. Lengthen the top of the head through the tailbone. Lengthen the fingers away from the head. Really lengthen. And this should feel easier to do than when you sit on the floor with our legs out straight. Easier to stay in neutral, drawing in that core. Holding those arms up. Keeping those arms in the air. Take them all the way wide, round and down. And then all the way back up, holding them above your head, lengthening. And let's lift that left heel up while we've got the arms lengthened over the head and take that left foot right off the floor. Lengthen and stretch those arms up. So I've still got my knee bent. You can have your legs straight if you want. Bend it, pop it down, and then the other leg. Right foot off the floor. Try straightening that leg, pushing those fingers up at the same time. Bend that leg and put it down. So the lengthening of the arms, take those arms out wide and bring them down by your side, helps to stabilise because it helps to draw in all those core muscles. So lift that left heel up, straighten that left leg. Let's do a circle with that left foot. Let's do a circle the other way with that left foot. And let's pop that down. Lift that right heel up. Straighten that right leg. Do a circle. Circle the other way. And pop that down. Interesting, when I go outwards first, rolling those shoulders, I lose my balance. Rolling the shoulders, take the arms again, all the way up to the sky. Hands together above your head. Pushing, reaching, lift that left foot up. Straighten that left leg. Circle with that left leg. Circle with that left leg. And pop it down. And the right leg, lift, straighten, circles to the left. And then the other way. Bend and put that down. Reaching those fingers up high, bring those arms out wide. Pop your hands on your lower back. Push that chest up forward. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Breathing in, open the ribs, breathing out, pull the shoulder blades together. And then release, walk those feet forward onto the floor and lay yourself back on the ball. So first of all, drop your bum down, get your head on the ball while it's above your shoulders. And then you're going to straighten your legs a bit and let your head go down towards the floor. And then you're going to bend your legs a bit and your bum goes down towards the floor. Straighten the legs and the head goes down. Bend those legs and the bum goes down. Straighten and the head goes down. Hold yourself stable here. Take those arms straight up into the sky. Bring those arms straight out wide. Straight out wide. Let that chest open. Pull the shoulder blades down and back. Don't let the arms hang out of the shoulders. We've got to control the top of our arm in that shoulder socket. So focus on that down and back feeling. Bring those arms straight up into the sky. Breathing out, let those arms go all the way out wide. Squeezing and squeezing the shoulder blades. Bring those hands up together again. Take those arms out wide. Bring those hands up together. This time take those arms over your head, all the way over your head. I've got my palms together. Knees hip distance apart, feet hip distance, palms together, pushing my fingers away from my shoulders. Now pull those shoulders down and back. And now stretch those shoulders away. And now pull those shoulders down and back. And stretch those shoulders away. Pull those shoulders down and back. And then lengthen the legs a little bit more and see if your fingers can touch the floor. So if you can touch the floor with your hands. Lengthen and then pull yourself back up so your chin is on the top of the ball. Bend your knees, bum drops to the ground and take those hands straight up into the sky. Pull those shoulders down and back, bring those hands out wide, stretch that chest. Bring those hands up above your body and then bring them down onto your knees, onto your thighs or your hips. Head still on the ball. Bringing the head up off the ball. Bring that chin into the chest. And then lengthen that head back onto the ball. So in this bridge position, squeeze the bum and lift the bum up off down low so it's horizontal. So the top of your head should be on the ball, your bum off it. Drop your bum down around the ball. Squeeze and lift your bum up. Release and lower your bum down. Squeeze and lift your bum up. Release and lower the bum down. Squeeze and lift the bum up. Hold it here. Take those arms out wide. Roll yourself over so the ball comes to the left. Left shoulder's on the ball, right shoulder comes off. Roll the ball the other way. Comes onto the right shoulder. Left shoulder comes off a bit. Goes over the other way. So I'm just moving it half a foot onto the left shoulder and then onto the right shoulder. And then back to center. Take those hands straight up into the sky and clasp those fingers together. And rotate those hands over to the left. So we turn the body this time. Feel it in the right leg. Take the arms up to the sky. Take them over to the right. Feel it in the left bum. Take those arms back up to the sky. Take the hands to the left. Take those hands back up into the sky, over to the right. All the way up and over to the left. So I'm going up onto my left shoulder. All the way up to the sky, over to the right, coming on my right shoulder. Coming back up to centre, hands to the top, heads resting on the ball. Take those arms out wide again, like a scarecrow. Glide the ball to the left shoulder, far as you feel comfortable. Glide the ball over under the right shoulder. Stabilise with the opposite leg. Glide the ball under the left shoulder, stabilising with my right leg. Glide under the right shoulder, stabilising with my left leg. Come back to centre, bring those arms up to the sky. Bring those hands back down onto the hips. Drop that bum down. Squeeze and lift that bum up. Drop that bum down. Squeeze and lift that bum up. Drop that bum down. Squeeze and lift that bum up. Roll the ball slightly over towards under the left shoulder, so the weight's on my right leg. Lift that left heel up. Lifting that left heel up. Taking that left foot up off the floor. Put the left foot back down. Bring that left foot up. Bring that left foot up. Try to straighten that left leg. If you need to put your hands out wide so they just touch the floor to stabilise, you can. Bend that left leg and put it down again. Take yourself over towards the other leg, the left leg. Wait, the ball goes under my right shoulder. Lifting my right heel up. Lifting that right foot up. Straightening that right leg. Putting that right foot back down. Keeping those hips up. Go over and let's lift the left leg up. Left leg comes up. I'm going to keep my knee bent. Touch that foot down. Lift that foot up. Touch that foot down. Lift that foot up. Touch that foot down. Now the other leg. So hands are out wide. Lift that right foot up. Hop that right foot down. Lift that right foot up. Pop that right foot down. Lift that up. Pop it down. And then round the back into the ball. Bring your chin up into your chest and walk your feet so you sit yourself up on the top of the ball. Sitting yourself up on the top. Okay, let's just pelvic tilt. Let's just loosen that lower back up. Tuck under and push away. Tuck under and push away. Tuck under, circles around to the left and around to the right. Okay, bring that ball to the edge of a wall, countertop, whatever, table, and rest your toes and make your bum be on the sort of 2 o'clock on the edge of the ball. So sitting up nice and tall, roll those shoulders back. So we're going to peel ourselves down onto the ball and peel ourselves back up. So sitting up nice and tall, we're just going to tilt the pelvis, put the arms out in front, tilt the pelvis and roll yourself down 1 vertebra at a time until you're horizontal. Hold yourself there, chin into the chest and roll yourself all the way back up. Sitting up tall, rolling yourself all the way down onto the ball till you're horizontal and rolling yourself all the way back up. Rolling yourself down to horizontal, rolling yourself all the way back up. rolling down to horizontal, rolling all the way back up. And one more, rolling down to horizontal, hold yourself here. See if you can take those arms straight up into the sky. See if you can take the arms over to the left and roll the body to face them. See if you can take the arms back up to the top and take them over to the right and roll the body to face them. Back up to center, sit yourself back up. So that roll, we're not so much on the ball, we're not rolling onto the shoulder, so it's more abdominal. The one we did before was more glutes. So arms out horizontal, sit yourself nice and tall. Yeah, neutral spine. Good. Shoulders back. Now collapse the back. So I'm going to tilt the pelvis, roll myself down to flat. From my bra strap area up is off the ball. Holding myself strong. Take those arms straight up into the air. Lie those arms over to the left. Turning the body, keeping my knees and hips straight. Bring those arms back up. Take them over to the right. Bring them back up. Let's see if we can do one more each way. Over to the left. Turning the body. Back up. Over to the right. Back up. And then push the hands forward and sit yourself up to tall. Sitting up nice and tall, shoulders back, chest forward, breathing in. On the out breath, tilt the pelvis and roll yourself down to flat. Arms are straight up in the air. Take those arms over to the left. Up to the top. Over to the right. Up to the top. Now hold them here and take those arms over your head. Over your head, straight, reach them away. Bring those arms back up and sit yourself back up. Okay, that's tough on the neck and shoulders. So you could put one hand under your head, or you could put both hands behind your neck, and that would support your neck. It's still going to make your abs work. So reaching the arms away, breathing in. On the out breath, roll yourself down to flat. Arms go up to the sky. So you could take your hands to behind your head and just bring your elbows out wide. Or you can take your arms all the way straight over your head and reach. Bring those arms back up. Turn those arms to the left. Come back up to the top. Turn those arms to the right. Come back up. Take those arms over your head. And take them back up. If you've got your arms behind your head, you can just keep supporting your head and turn your body to face left. And come back. Turn your body to face right. And come back. Take the arms up to the sky and sit yourself back up. Sit yourself back up. Good, well done. Okay, let's turn onto our left-hand side. So well done. So a bit of variety there. So you can do that just with your hands behind your head supporting it. So on the side of the ball, I'm on my left-hand side. Left-hand side, I've got both legs straight. Hands on my shoulders. And I'm going to go down, wrap around the ball, lower my head and neck, stretch my side, hold myself here, and squeeze and lift back up. Ease myself down. Squeeze and lift back up. Ease myself down. Squeeze and lift. Right, you can either carry on like that, or you can go down and take that top arm over and reach. And then bring that top arm all the way back and point to your toes. Take that top arm over. If you want to keep your hands on your shoulders, that's fine. Bring yourself back. Take yourself over. Bring yourself back. Take yourself over. Bring yourself back. One more. Take yourself over. Reaching that arm, stretching, and bring yourself back. And turn yourself around to the center. And turn around onto the other side. On the right, fingers on the shoulders. Curling around the ball. lifting back up, curling around, lifting back up, curling around, lifting back up, curling around, lifting back up, curling around. Take the arm over the head if you like. Bring that arm back, point to the toes. Take that arm over, pointing away. Bring the arm back, point to those toes. Over and back and over. Reach and stretch and back. 2 more. Over, back. 1 more. Over and back. Roll over onto your tummy. Roll over onto your tummy with your feet against the wall still. Heels against the wall. So the ball is under the pelvis. Ball's under the pelvis, not so much the tummy button's on the top of it. My bottom ribs are just on the edge of the ball if I'm straight. So I want you to be straight. Take your arms by your side and point them down towards your feet. Roll those shoulders back and down. Hold those shoulders strong. Lengthen the head. Clench the bum. Clench the bum. Now bring those hands in front of you and feel how when you do that, the shoulders flop forward. Roll those shoulders back. So let's take the hands back behind the body this time. And we're going to lower the body down. Hands are coming up above. Clench the bum and lift. Push those fingers to the toes. Lower the body down. Clench with the bum and reach those fingers to the toes. Lower the body down. Clench and lift. Lowering down. Clenching and lifting. Lowering down. Clenching and lifting. Lowering down. Clench and lift. Okay, hold yourself straight. Let go of your hands. Bring those hands in front of you. So my head is a straight line to my bum to my feet. Clenching with the bum, clenching with the tummy. Hands are in prayer in front. Bring those hands apart. Elbows behind. Bring those hands together. Bring them apart. Bring them together. Clench the bum. Lift them apart. Bring them together. Lift them apart. Bring them together, lift them apart, hold them here. Take that right leg arm straight above your head, bring it back. Left arm up straight, bring it back. Right arm forward and straight, bring it back. Left arm forward and straight, bring it back. 1 more on each side, right arm out, bring it back. Left arm out. Bring it back. Hold these arms up here. Bring them back together. Release the body over the ball. Let your back stretch. Let your back stretch. Roll your body forwards a bit. Palms, hands on the floor, under your shoulders, middle fingers parallel. Neutral spine over the ball, toes just touching the floor. So you don't go forward very far. Toes just touching the floor. Roll those shoulders back. Turn the inside of the elbows forward. Lengthen the head away from the tailbone. Clench the bum and lift that right leg up straight. Ease that right leg down. Clench the bum, lift that left leg straight. Ease that left leg down. Clench and lift the right leg. And lower. Clench and lift the left leg. And lower. Right leg and lower, left leg. Hold that left leg up. Keep those elbows forward. Lifting that left leg higher 5 times. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold that leg there. Bring that right leg up. Lower that left leg down. Bring that right leg up 5 times. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold that right leg. Bring that left leg up. Both legs are in the air. Right leg down and back. Left leg down and back. Right leg down and back. Left leg down and back. Right leg, left leg. Hold those both those legs in the air. Bend that right knee. Push this right foot to the sky 5 times. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten that right leg. Keep those legs strong. Push those heels away from you. Bend that left leg. Right leg stays straight. Lift 5 with lifting the left leg. 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten that left leg. Left leg down, right leg down. Release the body over the ball. Let yourself stretch. Let that back stretch out. Come all the way back up. Go to straight. Sorry, legs are straight off the floor. Clenching with the bum, neutral spine. Roll yourself forward a little bit so the ball's under the pubic bone, not so much under the tummy. Secure the hands on the floor and you're going to bend the elbows and take the forehead to the ground, feet in the air, and then up again. So we do a seesaw. Head down, feet up. And again, head down, feet up. Head down, squeezing with the bum. Good, staying really rigid like you're a plank of wood. All the way down and up. 2 more. 1 more. Good. Release that body and then roll yourself backwards off the ball. Roll yourself back, hop up off the ball. And we're going to lie down on the floor. Just be careful with your head if you feel a bit lightheaded. Because the ball. And we're going to sit ourselves on the floor. Sit ourselves on the floor with the ball. So let's hold on to the ball to start with. So let's just sit with the ball balanced on our knees. So holding the edge of the ball quite firmly, pulling it into our knees. Pull your chest up. Pull your chest up and your shoulder blades back. Pull your head to the sky. Lengthen. Breathing in and out. Lifting the ball up off your legs, turning it around to the left and touch the floor. And bringing it back over your legs and touch the floor on the right. And turning and touching the floor on the left, keeping your breastbone pointing at the ball. And turning and touching the ball on the right. And again, left. And again, right. Okay, put the ball in the middle. Taking the head up to the ceiling, and now lean the torso backwards. Holding the ball, leaning back, lengthening. Chests up, no hunchbacks. Turn the ball over to the left. Turn it to the right. Turn it to the left. Turn it to the right. Turn it left and right. Left again and right again. Pop it in the middle, still leaning back. Still leaning back if you can. And lower yourself down to the floor. Leave the ball still, don't let it move. Lay yourself back on the floor, take a breath in. Breathe out, chin into the chest. Bring yourself back up. Try not to move that ball. Roll yourself back down, keeping the ball still. Lengthen your head away from your shoulders. Breathing in on the out breath, chin into the chest. Roll yourself all the way back up. Sitting up nice and tall. And again, breathing out and lower. Breathing in at the bottom, breathe out and come back up again. Lengthen at the top, breathing in, breathing out and roll yourself down. Lengthen. And coming all the way back up, sitting straight, take hold of the ball, push the ball up over your head. Sit yourself up tall on your seat bones. Knees are parallel, don't let them hang apart. Turn the ball to the left. Turn the ball to the right. Back to centre, turning to the left. And turning to the right. And turning to the left. And now touch the floor with the ball. And bring it back up. And touch the floor. Staying facing left. Bring it back up so we're facing left all the time. Touching the floor. Bring it back up. Turn to the centre. Now turn to the right with the ball over your head. And then you touch the floor, staying facing right. Bring the ball back up. Stay tall. Touch the floor. Bring the ball back up. Touch the floor. Bring the ball back up. Turn. Rest the ball on your knees. Spread your legs. Pop the ball in the front, in between your legs. So sitting up tall, lengthen those legs so they're straight. Hands on the top of the ball. Sitting up nice and tall. Actually bring your hands on the front of the ball. We're going to roll the ball away and stretch that back. Stretch those inner thighs and stretch that back. Roll the ball to the left. Walk your hands on so they stay on top of the ball. Feel that stretch in the back of your right hip. Keep those legs straight. Roll that ball to the right. Keep those hands on the top and feel the stretch in the back of the left hip. And then come back up to centre, sitting yourself up tall. Rest the ball in the middle. We're going to put the feet on the top of the ball and roll ourselves down to flat. So pop your feet on the ball. So just get yourself comfortable in this position. Find the centre on the top so that you've got the balance point. You can check. I've got lines on my ball so I can check that my heels are the same distance from the centre. I like to have the centre ring diameter crease thing in between my feet, and then I can check for the symmetry of the ball. So my shoulders are rolling up to the ears, into the floor, slide them down, push those fingers towards the ball. Squeeze those shoulder blades together so you're holding your shoulders stabilised. Breathing in, lengthen the heels away. On the out breath, clench the bum and lift that bum up off the floor, come onto your shoulders. So onto your shoulders and feet. Now just look down at your feet and check they're pointing up to the sky. They're not wobbling out sideways. One's doing one thing and one's doing another. Hold yourself here, breathing in. On the out breath, lower that back down to the floor, lengthen those shoulders away. Arch the back at the bottom, breathing in. On the out breath, rolling all the way back up. Rolling back up, push those fingers down towards the heels. Breathing in on the out breath, rolling back down to the floor. Arch the back at the bottom. Breathing in on the out breath, lifting all the way up. Hold yourself here. Take those arms straight up to the sky. Arms are straight up. Take those hands straight out wide. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Control those legs. Clench the bum. Bring those hands straight up. Soften the knees if you feel it in the hamstring. Clenching with the bum. Bring those arms straight over your head. Bring those arms straight back to the sky. Take those arms out wide. Bring those arms back together. Bring them down by your side again. Pull those shoulder blades together and lower that back to the floor. Pull the ball in and free off your hamstrings if they've got tight. Let the ball go out again. Breathing in. On the out breath, peel that bum up off the floor. Take those arms up into the sky. Keep them up the top. Holding them here. Bring that ball in towards your bottom. Stabilise the ball with your bum. Bums off the floor. Lengthen those legs away. Control it. Draw the ball back in. Hands are in the sky if we can. Lengthen them out. If it's too hard, keep your arms down by your side. Bring that ball in. Take that ball out. Lower that back to the floor. So if it's hard, the hands stay on the floor by the side. To make it easier, to make it a little harder, we can just bend the elbows and have the top of the arm on the floor. To make it harder still, we can take the whole arm up into the sky. So breathing in. On the out breath, lift yourself up off the floor, clenching with the bum. So level 1 is bend those elbows. Hands are up off the floor. So try that to start with. Lifting that left leg up off the ground. Touch that left leg down. Lift that left leg up. Touch it down. Lift that right leg up. Touch it down. Lift that right leg up. Touch it down. All the time, lift that hip, those hips up so they are in between the heel and the head. Try arms up off the floor. We're going to lift that left leg. Oh, that's hard. Oh, that's hard. I skidded right off. See if you can do it. So maybe lift that left leg up and then push those arms up. And then bring, I'm not sure I can do it. Can you do it? No, it's quite difficult. Yeah, exactly. It's quite hard. Okay, let's try the other side. So starting with the elbows on the floor, roll the shoulders back and down. Lift that right leg up off the floor. Lower that right leg down. So let's lift that right leg up and we just lift the elbows a little bit off the ground. And we just find the balance point. Find the balance point and then take the arms straight up. Whoop, and then bring them down and then lower. Okay, that's quite tricky. All right, roll the shoulders into the floor, slide them down, bums on the floor. Bring the ball in and just release those hamstrings. Bring the ball in. Holding the ball in. Holding the ball in close to the bum, breathing in. On the out breath, lifting that bum up off the ground with the knees bent. Lifting, holding yourself here and lower yourself back down again. Breathing in on the out breath, lifting up. On the in breath, lowering down. On the out breath, lifting up. On the in breath, lowering down. On the out breath, lifting, holding yourself here. Arms are on the floor. Take that left foot off the ground. And down. That's hard on the hamstring. Take that right foot off the floor. And down. And then lower. That's quite hard on the hamstring. Well done, everybody. Okay, good one. Take those feet off the top of the ball. Put the ball between your legs. So balls between your legs. So just with the ball resting on the ground, squeezing those legs together, roll the shoulders into the floor, put the top ribs on the floor. Get the middle ribs on the floor, get the bottom ribs. Small arch in the lower back. Your spine stays like this through this movement. Lift that ball up off the ground, keeping the spine in neutral. Tap the ball on the floor. Lifting the ball up. So I've got my knees bent. You can have them straight if you want. Tap them on the floor. Lifting that ball up. Tapping it down. Lifting that ball up. Tapping that ball down. Lifting it up. Keep hold of it, don't drop it like I just did. Tap it down. Lift it up, hold it up. And then lifting the bum up off the floor, pushing up. 1, lifting. 2, lifting. 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 more. 1, 2. Touching that ball back down on the floor. Lengthen the head away. Lifting that ball up and handing it into the hands. Take the feet to the floor, ball over the head on the floor. Lifting the ball up, put it between your feet again. Tap it on the floor, arms over the head. Bring the arms back. Take the ball in the hands. Feet go down, ball goes down. Ball comes up, feet come up. Swap it. Hands go down, ball goes down. Bring it back. Change hands. All the way over. your hands, feet to the floor. Rest the ball on your knees. Breathing in. On the out breath, chin into the chest. Roll yourself up to sitting. Roll yourself up to sitting. Let that ball go down on the ground. Pop those legs out straight. Bring those legs apart. So my legs are as wide apart as they can go. Toes straight up to the sky. Hands on the top of the ball, breathing in. On the out breath, push that ball forwards. Stretching those inner thighs, stretching the hamstring, stretching the back. Trying to get my tummy button to the floor. Lengthening my head. Trying to keep a neutral spine, although it's not exactly going to be very easy right now. Roll the ball to the left. Keep the right hand on the top of the ball. Feel that stretch in that right hip. Push that right knee down. Breathing in and out. And then roll the ball to the center. And then roll it right. And stretch that left hip. And pushing down. And reaching. And reaching. And bring that ball back to the middle. And push that ball away. Reaching forward. Reaching. And bringing that ball back in. Resting your hands on the top of it. Bring that left knee in and turn that left leg out wide. So I've got my left foot on the outside of my left hip. So just so I can use the ball to support and put my hands on the floor and just stretch that quad. So leaning back. Leaning back and stretching. Dropping the elbows on the floor. Feel that stretch. Breathing in and out, pushing that knee away. Push the knee away from the top of the head, so you're pushing it around. Lengthen that hip. Lift yourself back up. Straighten that leg out and bend that other knee in, or the other foot in. Leaning back onto those elbows. Feel that stretch in the front of that leg. Pushing that knee away from your hip, away from your tummy button, and feel the stretch in the front of that leg. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and breathing out. Sit yourself up nice and tall, release that leg. Let those legs go out. Put the right hand on the left knee. Lift yourself up and turn. Breathing in and breathing out. And then go the other way, left hand on right knee and lifting up and turning. And then release. Bring both of those knees in. Pop the hands on the floor behind your hip. Roll your shoulders back. Push yourself up and forward. Feel how much harder that feels to sit up straight with the legs out straight in front than when you're sitting on the ball. Find that middle bottom. Push yourself forward. Hold yourself there. Take those arms out wide. Bring them up to the sky, palms together. Push those hands straight up to the ceiling. Take the eyes up to reaching, stretching. Big breath in. Fill up those lungs with fresh air and breathe out and take those arms back down by your side. Rest your hands on your legs and roll your shoulders. All accomplished. Well done.